Hey everybody, Cowboy Bob here. I wanted to introduce a video that's coming up. You're going to meet Missy, who is inexperienced but wants to learn about horses and handling horses. And you'll meet Boudreaux, who is a Mustang. Now, he was born in the wild, but he's not wild. He's perfectly tame now. However, he's green and has not been handled or trained. So I think what's really interesting about this video that I think you'll like is that we're going to get Missy to be able to handle Boudreaux. We're going to have Boudreaux connected to Missy and get them started together. And we're going to do that all with no rope on Boudreaux. So stay tuned. I think you're going to find it interesting. So okay, hey everybody, it's Cowboy Bob. I'm here with Missy and Boudreaux, and we're going to do some basic horsemanship stuff. And first, a little bit about Boudreaux. He's a wild Mustang, or he was wild. He's not wild anymore. So he's not wild at all. You can see that he's a little bit nervous. He's very, very jumpy and worried. And he doesn't get handled a whole lot. So we just want to work on some basic things with Missy and show her some basic techniques to work with him. I think you're going to adopt him, right? Maybe? Yes? Maybe. She hopes so. And so the very first thing I want to do is just cut him loose. Just take that rope off him. He can go wherever he wants to go. I want to move him a little bit. I want to get him away from us. There. Go, move. Good. So let's stand over here by the ball. Now I could lunge him. We could put him on a long rope and lunge him. But I think this is much more effective without a rope. Because what I want is, I want him to connect with us. And rather than us catching him, I want him to catch us. That's the plan. And that's really hard to do with a rope on him. And it's much more effective with a rope off him, which means he's just choosing himself. So the way we're going to get him to catch us is establish ourselves as the lead mare in the herd. So the way horses establish leadership over each other in the herd is they move their feet. But the fact is that horses want to be with a leader. They want to be with somebody who is going to make good choices for them and protect them. And since he's worried, he's suspicious. We've got to earn it. He's not going to just give it to us. So we're going to be patient, and we're going to take whatever time it takes to allow him to get with us. Now, right now, I'm not going to move much. We're just going to try to get him slowed down. I would rather have him relaxed rather than pushing him very hard. It's not going to really take much. In fact, I'm going to put the carrot stick down because I'm not going to need that. There, he's walking. He's walking, he's got his head down. That's what I want. I want him to relax. The signs I'm looking for him to be connected with us, be paying attention to us, and have two eyes on us. So that's the thing we're going to look for. We're going to look for him giving us eyes, and then when he does that, we're going to take pressure off of him to get him to relax and do body language that will allow him to come to us for comfort. I'm in control. I choose where he moves his feet. I can't necessarily predict how he's going to move his feet. I can try to influence that, but it's my choice where he moves his feet. If I choose whether he goes to the right or to the left, and those kinds of things. Now what I'm doing is I'm just blocking him a little bit to slow him down. And you can see it doesn't take much. I didn't even lift my arms because I know that he's a worried horse. So I'm reading his style, his body language, and I'm just allowing him to relax. Now I'm going to turn him around and ask him to go the other way. He doesn't quite know what I want. There, he figured it out. So that's fine. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to go that other way. Now he's more comfortable going to his left because that's how he started out. So he's going to be inclined to want to turn around. See, he's wanting to turn around. And I want him to keep going in that direction. His head is pointed away from us, which means he's trying to get away. And I want him to start leaning his head towards us. But again, you know, we're not doing very much, doing as little as possible. Right? I'm just following him. Now I'm gonna slow him down, and I'm gonna do that by stepping to my right. There, look, slowed him right down. That's all it takes to influence him. Now, I'm going to give him a chance. If he wants to look at us, then we're going to back up. He's licking his lips, putting his head down, he's sniffing hay, but he's not really with us, so he gets to move again. Good boy. So I'm going to just give him a chance. I'm going to give him a chance. Is he going to look at me? No. So he's not ready yet. That's okay. We take as long as it takes. Oh, he's right-handed, and so he wants to go to his left. That's perfectly natural. Okay, so step in front of him and turn him and have him go the other way. Don't go fast. Don't go fast. See, you don't want to do that. So let's come here again. So come here and let's let him settle down. Let me show you. So all I'm going to do, as little as possible, because he's a worried horse. We don't have to do much. Right? If we do too much, we lose him. See, we're losing him mentally. So we got to let him relax now. Good, good. Back up, back up, back up. He faced us. Back up, back up, back up. He faced us. So we back up. We take all the pressure off him. Good. Good. I'm just going to let him stand there a second. Let him wind down. Choose. I'm going to show you how little it takes to change his direction. Very, very little, because he's so worried. Now I'm gonna change his direction to the other way, and watch how much I do. I'm gonna take 2 steps, 3, 4. That's all I did. I didn't move my arms. I didn't do anything. I just took a couple of steps, and that stopped him. Now I can go in there and say, I want you to turn there. See, all I did was I just lifted my arm halfway, and he turned. So you can see how little it takes. The less is more. So try it out. Try to get him to go the other direction. Good. As soon as he goes, back up. As soon as he's doing what you want, you back up. Good. Get him moving a little more. Okay, now see if you can get him very slowly to go the other way. Go very slow. Get him to stop. Get in front of him. There. There. Now push him the other way. Perfect. Do whatever you have to do. There you go. Perfect.
There you go.
That's it. That's it. Okay, so go ahead and do it again until he raises his head up. I want him to know that we're in control. There, now, he's wanting to look at us. I'm going to give him a chance. Nope, he doesn't get to do that. Nope, he cheated. Now one thing, when you're hurting him and pushing him, don't get in front of his shoulder, because he'll read that as you asking him to change directions. So you want to point to his shoulder, but you want to stay behind his shoulder. There. Now see if you can get him to follow you a couple of steps. There, keep going. Don't look at him. Keep going. Okay? That was a huge improvement. Keep going. As long as he's taking steps, you move forward. Look at him. This horse has changed. Now that, keep going. That is way more effective than getting them to do that same thing on a rope. We could have put a lead rope on him and we could have got him to do that in 4 minutes. But it doesn't help him change his mindset. So slowly make a turn towards the ball. See if he'll come to the ball. And then stop and sit down. Missy, you got a horse that's connected to you. Now, one thing I want to tell you is just because he's connected right now doesn't mean he'll be connected tomorrow, right? You have to do this exercise over and over again until it becomes natural for them, that they've just accepted you as a leader who is a fair leader and a safe leader. Perfect. Perfect. Now see, take him around and then turn and go past the ball and see if you can get him to just go straight across the center of the corral. Just keep coming. Now go to your left. All you had to do was get his attention again. So this time, go to your right. Get over here and go to your right. And then at some point, go to the ball and you can sit down again. So now that he's with you, now we can do some stuff with a rope, right? Because he's connected mentally. And so we know we have that. So just carefully grab that green rope and see if you can hook him up. That's all right. He's just testing. Okay, now, from here, and you're right, you keep that rope slack. So from here, there's a lot of different things we can do, right, that's going to help him. One thing we could do is we could toss the rope on him and get him more comfortable and less worried with the rope touching him, right? That's one thing we could do. Another thing we could do is we could start teaching him how to respond to the rope as a signal. So to go right and to go left, to go forward, to go back, to turn circles, just with a signal on the rope, not pulling him, just give him a signal and he does it. We could start working on that. I think for him, because he's worried, I think desensitizing him to the rope is going to be the best thing for him. So he can have a slack rope as long as he stands there, but he can't move his feet. He cannot move his feet without me asking. Balance that we want to strike between moving him forward and just not letting him get out of control. So if he gets a little bit spooked, then we just slow down and show him that we're not going to hurt him. And I'm moving away just so he doesn't have anything else to worry about. And you might just set it on his back and then pull it off. Yeah, perfect. Drop down to the other side. Now swing that rope a little higher. Yep. Yep. Let that flop on his back. We're there. In my opinion, because we're taking extra time to do this, he's going to absorb it better. And so by taking extra time today, tomorrow and next week is going to go a lot better. If we were to just kind of ram this at him, then yeah, I mean, we might be able to get it to where we can throw the rope on him. But as I said, he's gonna remember some resentment. Perfect. Now, keeping it in your hand, put it on him and off him, on him and off him, on him and off him. Oh, look at there. Look at how good he's doing. Look at that. That horse would not have done that when we first came in here. No way. That's okay. Just stop him. He thinks you're asking him to do that. Good. Go all the way back to his tail. Good. So he's a little more nervous about that, and that's because they can't really see behind them, right? That's a blind spot. So he's always going to be a little more cautious. That's why it's important to get him comfortable with that, because he's got to be comfortable with you being behind him and things going on in back of him. Sorry, bud. I know you don't like me as much. So I want to start getting him used to the same thing we were doing up here. I want to start getting him used to it down here. Same thing, see? See, he's just more and more relaxed. He trusts you more and more. Good. Okay, well, you can bring him over here. So, I would have to say, I mean, this is his first time. It's your first time. I would have to say that, both of you get an A+. I mean, look how far he's come here, and he was running around here worried. He wouldn't let us come near him. He wouldn't listen to us. And now he's totally connected with you. He's letting you rub all over him. He's letting you throw the rope on him. And that's the first time. So it really goes to show you, if you just go slow and do it on their schedule and let them decide. It seems like it takes longer, but it works so much better. So I say we wrap this up. You can put him back, or you can pet him, groom him, whatever it is you want. But I think that's a pretty good session. So next time we'll take it a little bit further. Okay, so it's Cowboy Bob signing off. Stay tuned. Yeah, now we're done with the lesson. He can have a treat.